Larry Page and Sergey Brin, the untold financial blueprint of Google's billionaire founders. They built Google from a garage project into one of the most powerful empires in human history. But here's the secret. Larry Page and Sergey Brin's real genius isn't just inventing a search engine. It's in how they manage money, make investments, and control wealth. From betting on artificial intelligence before the world caught on, to acquiring YouTube and Android at bargain prices, to investing in self-driving cars, biotech, and clean energy, their playbook for building wealth is unlike anything you've ever seen. Stay tuned, because over the next couple of minutes, we'll uncover the financial blueprint of Larry Page and Sergey Brin, and how you can use the same strategies to grow your own wealth. But before we dive in, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon, because every week, we reveal the untold money secrets of the world's most powerful billionaires. You don't want to miss out. The origin of Google wealth. In 1996, two Stanford PhD students, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, built a search engine called Backrub. It was different. It ranked websites based on backlinks, not just keywords. Investors wanted to buy their idea for $1 million. Most people would have sold, but not Larry and Sergey. They refused to cash out early. Instead, they kept ownership. In 1998, Google was born. By the time of its IPO in 2004, both were billionaires overnight. The lesson? Real wealth comes from equity ownership, not a paycheck. They didn't chase salaries. They owned the company, and that ownership multiplied into billions. Alphabet, the umbrella strategy. By 2015, Google was so big it was more than just a search engine. So, Page and Brin created Alphabet Incorporated, a holding company. Alphabet owns Google, YouTube, Android, Waymo, DeepMind, Verily, and dozens of startups. It's not just one business, it's an empire. The lesson? Umbrella structures create freedom. Instead of being tied to one product, they spread their risk and their wealth across multiple industries, from AI to healthcare to self-driving cars. If one bet fails, another can cover the loss. That's how you build a financial fortress. Advertising dominance. The core of their wealth machine? Advertising. Google ads and YouTube ads generate billions every single year. But here's the genius. Instead of one-time sales, advertising is recurring income. Every click, every search, every video watched creates cash flow. Billions of microtransactions happening in real time. The lesson? Build systems that pay you over and over again. Recurring income is how billionaires stay billionaires. Key acquisitions. In 2005, Google bought a tiny mobile software company called Android for $50 million. Today, Android powers over 3 billion devices worldwide. In 2006, they acquired a struggling video platform called YouTube for $1.6 billion. Today, YouTube is worth more than $200 billion. These weren't random buys. They were future bets. The lesson? Don't just invest in what's popular now. Invest in what will be the backbone of the future. Betting on artificial intelligence. In 2014, Google acquired DeepMind, a UK-based AI lab. Most people thought AI was science fiction. Page and Brin knew it was the future. Today, AI powers Google Search, YouTube recommendations, Google Translate, and even medical research. The lesson? Invest before the world believes. True wealth is made by betting on the frontier. Moonshot Factory, X Labs. They built a division called Google X, also known as the Moonshot Factory. This is where bold experiments happen. Self-driving cars, internet balloons, drone delivery. Some fail, some succeed, but each one has the potential to change the world. The lesson? Always allocate part of your portfolio to moonshots. The risk is high, but the reward can be world-changing. Personal investments. Beyond Google, Larry and Sergey invest heavily in startups. Larry is passionate about clean energy and health tech. Sergey funds projects in robotics and biotech. They don't just buy stocks, they invest in the industries of tomorrow. The lesson? Look beyond traditional investments. Back industries shaping the next century. Real estate holdings. They own estates worth hundreds of millions, from California mansions to a private island in the Caribbean. But it's not just luxury. Real estate is a safe haven. When markets crash, land and property retain value. The lesson? Always diversify into real assets that hold long-term stability. Risk tolerance and failures. Not everything worked. Remember Google Glass? A massive flop, but Page and Brin never stopped experimenting. For them, failure was tuition, the cost of learning. The lesson? Don't fear failure. In investing, failure is part of the process. Keep reinvesting, keep experimenting. Modest lifestyles. Despite billions, they live relatively private lives. No constant headlines of luxury cars, mega yachts, or wild spending. Why? Because their focus isn't on consumption, it's on reinvestment. The lesson? Don't let lifestyle inflation eat your wealth. The more you reinvest, the faster your wealth grows. Philanthropy and impact investing. Brin funds Parkinson's disease research. Page backs sustainability and global health initiatives. But here's the twist. Their philanthropy is strategic. They don't just give money away. They invest in causes that also shape the future. The lesson? True legacy comes from using wealth not just for profit, but for impact. Core money principles. So what do the billionaire rules Larry and Sergey follow? 1. Think long-term. 2. Own equity. 3. Diversify industries. 4. Invest in disruption. 5. Embrace risk. These principles turn 2 students into billionaires with influence over global industries. What you can learn. So what can you apply from their strategies? Start projects with long-term vision. Focus on ownership, not wages. Invest in industries that will dominate the next decade. Reinvest profits into future bets. Don't be afraid of failure. Learn from it. The lesson? You don't need billions to start. You just need the mindset of equity, reinvestment, and vision. Larry Page and Sergey Brin didn't just build Google. They built a financial empire that dominates industries and fuels innovation for decades to come. Their story proves one thing. Wealth is created through ownership, reinvestment, and bold vision. Now I want to hear from you. Which part of their financial strategy inspired you the most? Equity ownership, AI investments, or betting on moonshot projects? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading them all. And if you found value in this video, don't just stop here. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because every week, we uncover the money secrets of billionaires that schools will never teach you. This is your financial and investment strategy channel. Thank you for watching. And remember, the future belongs to those who invest in it.